Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of Off Topject, the podcast where we start with the plan and, just completely ignore it as we always do. So you already know what it is. I'm your host, and with my co-host here, I'm Johnny Boy, and I got the whole squad in the building today. Well, except for one. Hopefully he jumps in later on here in a bit, but I have my boy also here. Say what's up, also.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
And Rogue.
Hey guys.
Yeah. So now, before we jump into the madness of things, we got to set the stage. We got a stacked show today, breaking news, and this breaking news has to do with eggs.
Oh, that's expensive.
It sounds expensive, right?
Sounds expensive. And then we're diving into a mystery that has been simmering in the shadows, sparking heated debates and fueling speculations. So, this is a story that involves technology, health, and a whole lot of confusion.
It's probably an egg cooking.
It could be.
It could be
You
the
have to
egg,
stick
man.
around. Stick around.
Well, can't wait to hear about that. So, and then finally, to wrap things up, we're gonna go down with tea
Tea
time.
time.
Tea time.
Woo! But first, we got to start this episode off right. So sit back, grab your snacks,
Tinfoil hats this time.
and let's get the show on the road.
Yes, sir.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up, way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up, way up. Now we gon' way up, now we going. On track, now we
All right, so let's kick this off and let's talk about this whole egg thing that's going on. Okay, so for anyone who's been living under a rock, let me break this down real quick. So, um, we have this egg that's going on that's breaking the internet this whole entire week, and it has to do with two random people named Jackie and Shadow. They have been raising this mysterious egg for weeks now, and they've been documenting the whole thing.
Like a random egg.
What?
Three random eggs.
What do you like? You just found him on the road or what?
No. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to see your reactions. No. Can you imagine though? Just random people just trying to hatch an egg. No. So, Jackie and Shadow are two eagles actually, and these eagles are out in California, the state of California, in the city of San Bernardino. And so, well, actually, not in the city. They're in the county of San Bernardino, but they're in the mountains of Big Bear. And so
Okay.
these two eagles, they kind of been um it's kind of interesting to see because they've been kind of like, how there's like us humans where we go through like fertility treatments and stuff like that to to try to have kids. So last year they had I want to say they had three eggs as well, and none of them hatched, unfortunately.
Oh,
What?
sad.
Yeah, no, it was a sad thing. It was a sad thing. And then now this year they have three eggs again, and they actually had 3 days ago, two of them hatched,
What?
and then one is actually on its process of hatching today. And so I actually got videos on that.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, for
For
sure. So
for a second, I was gonna say, is this that CEO from health insurance that denied their claim?
Too soon.
Do
Too
do we need
soon.
to send Luigi in there to help these eagles be fertilized?
yeah, really no. So it's pretty cool. So first, well, I'll go ahead and show the two eggs that hatch, and this is on YouTube.
Sweet.
So you guys could. They actually have a live camera right now, and pointing at the
Ooh.
eagle. And so I'll show all of that to you guys as well. But here, let's go into let's go into the first two eggs that were hatched, and then this is from I said this is in YouTube, and then I can't remember the news that reported this, but here let's show you guys. Can you guys hear it?
Finally happening. The world's most famous bald eagle couple with a third egg hopefully hatching soon. Tens of thousands of people around the world are transfixed to this live 24-hour video feed of the nest at 11:26 p.m. last night.
That is one of the babies actually hatching. This happened moments ago.
You can see the tiny feathers and beak emerge. At 4:10 a.m., eaglet number 2 hatched. Sandy Steers runs the live webcam.
How exciting is this to see these hatchlings?
It's very exciting. They appear can start feeding them.
The births are especially good news since last year's Eagle Watch ended in sadness when Jackie's eggs failed to hatch. Today, Jackie and Shadow are focusing on keeping their eaglets and the unhatched egg warm as Baby Chick Watch on the live cam captures hearts around the world.
So yeah,
That
so
is
that's
awesome.
that's the birds that hatched about 3 days ago. So we still have the other one. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Like I don't think I ever seen like little eaglets
Hatchling?
hatch
Yeah.
before.
Mhm.
This was actually the
Hatchlings.
first time. Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
yeah, and so I thought that was like the coolest thing. And then unfortunately last year they couldn't um they couldn't hatch. I wonder if it's because it was just super super cold or something. But yeah, here let me show you guys the other one here. So this one's actual a live camera. But I went back to where it looks, you can see the third egg hatching, and this is today.
Ooh.
Here it is. All right, okay, can you guys see that?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So if you can see my mouse, you can see it right there that it's starting to hatch. And this is today.
That's so cute.
Do we have names for them yet?
Yeah, so yeah, and then I don't even know if that's Jackie or Shadow, to be honest, because there's no commentary on this. And all eagles look the same. No, but I'm not being racist or I guess it would be like a birdist. Is that what you would call it, birdist?
I don't know.
But yeah. So you have the parent just feeding the little eaglets, and I just found it interesting how they have fish. They have I think that's a crow that they caught. It doesn't look like a crow. I don't know what that is.
Like some sort of
Just a random
bird.
Yeah.
Do we have names
But-
for the little chicklets or eaglets?
Sounds like a
That's
Pokemon.
a good question. You know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I would have to take a look at that. Yeah, I honestly don't know. And if
Look at it
so,
moving.
like, how would you be able to tell? Yeah, you can see it moving.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, and it's pretty. It's this one's hatching pretty slow because it's been like this for pretty much the whole day today. As you can see down there at the timestamp, it's 5:21, so it's right at 1700.
It's crazy with all that snow around them. They're still like thriving.
Yeah,
What are their
Then
names?
did you
Shadow
guys-
and what?
Shadow and Jackie.
Shadow and Jackie.
Mm-hmm. And then here we'll go live. Let's see. All right, here. I just need to push the live button. So this is live right now.
Cool. Right now, I looked up to see if they have names for them yet. They haven't been officially named yet.
Okay.
Do we know what like boy or girl or we don't know yet?
I don't think we know yet. Right now they just slapped the camera there, and then because I'm assuming if they got pretty close, they would get attacked by eagles. And this is America, you don't want to mess with freedom here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, but look how cold it is. Like even the whether it's the mom or the dad, like they're covered in there. They put their head in. It must be really cold.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And Big Bear is one of those mountains where it gets all the snow. Like you don't see snow down in the valley, in the San Bernardino Valley. That's where I'm from actually. So you get a lot of snow in these mountain areas.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're looking at a lot of snow here.
Yeah. Like there's even pieces of snow on the tree side.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, no, this is live right here, and so they're asleep. So hopefully, maybe tonight we could probably see the third egg finally hatch completely,
mhm.
and if not, maybe tomorrow. But either way, you'll be able to see it. You can see this live on YouTube. You just gotta search up Jackie and Shadow egg hatching, and you'll be able to see the live.
Feed.
So if you want
Live
to,
feed.
yeah.
Yeah,
And if
that's
you
really
want to
cool.
watch it all night or tomorrow, and yeah,
It's crazy. Talk about
yeah,
privacy there.
Seriously, no privacy at all.
Yeah, I don't know if I would like being that bird. It's like, what is that thing just constantly looking at me? It reminds me of the Truman Show where he was.
Oh, good movie.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie, The Truman Show. Oh man, if that ever happened to me, I don't know what I would do. Like, how would you live your life right after?
But what if you
We,
never find out? That's the case. Like,
Mhm.
what if your whole life is a show, but you never found out?
I mean, would we be really that naive?
Well, they hit a lot of cameras very well for that movie. The Truman Show was like really interesting.
There's a conspiracy that birds aren't real, that those are
What?
cameras.
What?
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it in one of these episodes.
Well, don't they also talk about like that they have mosquito robots that could carry like viruses, and it's like they're so small enough that they could unalive people?
Well, that's true.
Oh,
That's not fake.
I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
when I think of that, I think about Ant-Man. You know,
Oh,
he
yeah.
just shrink.
It
Yeah,
shrinks.
yep, just shrinks. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys think that there's actually stuff like that the government could be hiding?
Well,
They have nanobots, and they have cameras that go inside of your system so that they can, operate and everything. So,
yeah, they just put the camera in a pill, and the pill goes
No. Like
down.
I mean, like actual like superhero stuff like that.
oh, now you mention it, I think it was 2 weeks ago or a week ago, because of the quantum computer, they have developed teleportation.
To where?
I have no idea.
So they're like Malfoy when he's about to unalive. What's his name? He had the two portals where he started testing them out. What is? Had a unalive the headmaster of Hogwarts, and he had two portals. Is it like that?
You're talking about Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
where he starts putting in an apple, teleporting that, then a bird.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, have they done tests where like, okay, let's try to send a shoe or something?
Oh
Have
man,
they?
yeah, you got to help us out with this. Who's a Harry Potter fan out there?
No, but it's like with the quantum, do they know where this portal leads? What if it just sends you out to outer space and we send people out and they can't breathe?
I think it might have been the cheapest option for Elon Musk to go back to Mars. They're like, let's just create this portal so we can send his aliens
Oh,
over there.
speaking
What
of
is up
Elon,
with Elon? Yeah, go ahead.
so Elon sends another spaceship and it explodes. This is the
Why?
second
Oh,
one. Yeah, did you guys hear about that?
no.
Yeah,
Waste
no.
of money, man.
Miami
Isn't he
had
supposed to be helping us save money?
Well, if he could do math and his people could do math,
Hey,
but
he
that's too
hired
difficult.
teenagers, okay? He hired teenagers.
They're supposed to know all about the zeros and the ones, but they can't even do a right,
Mathematical equation.
no, they cannot.
We saved billions of dollars.
And it's only like a couple millions.
Oh, so what is going on with these rockets?
Yeah. So it exploded. Let me see. I'm trying to find a video here. Oh, looks like I found it here. Looks like
I've been watching the news. All the Tesla stocks just dropping.
here we go. Yeah. Here, I'll share it right now.
Okay.
So this is I just found this on YouTube. So let's see here. All right, can you guys see it?
Ooh, yes.
All right.
SpaceX Starship exploding overnight during its latest test flight, scattering debris and disrupting air traffic across Florida. It's the second consecutive mishap for the most powerful rocket ever built. Victor Oquendo is at Miami International Airport with the latest for us. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, Michael. SpaceX losing another Starship. Debris seen streaking across South Florida skies, leading to ground stops here at Miami International and other major airports.
Overnight, a setback for SpaceX's mission to send astronauts to the moon. But just minutes into the mission, the unmanned rocket ship beginning to spin out of control.
And all these pieces of it.
The breakup of the ship illuminating the sky from Florida to the Caribbean. This stunning footage showing the moment the rocket exploded in a massive cloud. Brett Boswick and his family were on their boat near the Bahamas watching the launch.
We saw a very sudden big explosion, a fireball.
The FAA ordering ground stops at 4 major Florida airports because of the debris and requiring SpaceX to perform a mishap investigation.
Unfortunately, this happened last time too, so we've got some practice at this now.
SpaceX saying in a statement, our team immediately began coordination with safety officials to implement responses.
That is amazing.
The mishap, less than 2 months after their 7th Starship flight, also ended in an explosion.
SpaceX is currently the world leader in launching. Having 2 failures back to back is not necessarily something that will be problematic.
No astronauts were on board. There were no injuries, no major damage either, as the majority of the debris fell into the ocean. George?
Okay, Victor, thanks. The space.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to trust any of his rockets.
Oh man, this is I mean it's great, that he's discovered how to fly into space, right? But we need to perfect before we start sending people up. I mean this is the perfect way to perfect our takeoff.
But NASA already does that, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I mean they've been doing it for years too. I mean,
so why is this guy trying to recreate the wheel?
I think he's trying to make it better. I feel like NASA is still like, I feel like everything's not up to date.
That's because they found aliens in the moon and they were told, don't come back here.
So now they stop and
they stop.
Musk.
And then they're like, hey, let's go in the ocean. And then they found other people there or creatures. And then they're like, okay, shoot, we can't even touch the land. We can't even touch the ocean. We have to get out of here. Let's go to Mars. Tag your Elon.
Yeah, what's up with us not being able to like map the ocean? Like, how long have we been here and we haven't been able to map the ocean?
Depth of it?
Well,
just
search. Like every time we go and search things, like certain things happen. Like there's so many things that we don't know about the ocean, and we're about to like go to Mars. Come on, let's discover what we have here.
Only 5% has been explored.
5%?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, I know the ocean is scary, and so that would be something that, for the longest time that used to be my number one reason why I didn't ever want to go to cruises, because, well, one, and I know the internet is going to judge me for this. Go ahead, I don't care. If you have to listen,
and we don't judge.
You listen and you don't judge, internet. All right, chat. All right. If I see one rose, no, I'm just kidding. No, but first reason, I don't know how to swim. All right, I just can't swim. I can't float. I avoid water.
I can attest to that. Like we've tried learning how to float, and it's like sinking.
I just sink. Yeah, that's right, Rogan. Yeah, and I think we've gone swimming. And you seen me like you're like just swim. It's so easy. All
sink.
you have to
It's
do
like
is float. It's like, Rogue, I don't float. Like I can't float. Like, why are you telling me to float? I can't float. And then just do it. And so he literally sat there watching me sink because I don't float.
Do you usually hold your breath when
Yeah, I
you
hold
are
my
trying to
breath.
float? Yeah, like you take in a
Yeah.
deep breath and then like hold it.
Yeah, and people are like, "Oh, it's because you have to lay flat, and then that's how you float." And then I lay flat, and I feel like I sink even more.
It's just so solid.
Johnny Boy
Solid
is made
muscles.
out of iron. That's why it's like boop.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So there's my first one, and then the second one because of the 5%. That we've
Unknown.
explored. Yeah. No, that we've explored. We don't know the other 95%. That's the scary part. And
Have
so
you guys
that's
seen
the-
like those creepy creatures that they found, like the down in the trenches?
That's just crazy.
No.
Let me look it up.
There's been one that looks like a weird cloth-looking ghost. It's just the way that
Mhm.
it's crazy. All the creatures that are down below, like I don't know. The ocean is just interesting. When I was in college, there was a class that we had to just random stuff that we talked about. One of the people that was with us did a research on how sharks can smell blood, and they also said, they can also smell urine. And it's like, how many times you go to the ocean and you just go right there? And it's like, that's it. Nope, I'm not going to the ocean at all, because if they can also smell urine, I'm out.
Imagine if you just got done eating asparagus. Shark is like, is that asparagus? Like, ooh.
What is this delicacy? Let's go over here. Oh man.
Oh shoot. Yeah, no.
there are
Alright.
some crazy creatures that live on the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, I'm gonna present my screen so you guys can see. Let's see. I hope you guys can hear it too. Let me see. Okay. Sharing.
What?
No.
That's fake.
That has to be AI.
What is that?
Nope. Look at it.
Below.
Look how long that is.
What
Does it
is
say
that?
how long it is?
20,000 feet below the surface. What was that? What?
But you see how long the whatever legs were? It's insane.
What
I don't know
kind
what
of
this
fish
is.
is that? Is that smiling at us?
Maybe
Like,
it's
hey
tuna.
friends. That's what I see on that. Hey friends.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
what the freak?
What is that?
Looks like a stingray? No, that's not a stingray. Oh, there's some friends again. Oh, what the heck?
That looks like a giant earthworm. Oh,
That was
what
like a
is
happy
that?
fish. That has to be AI. There's no way.
There's a other creepy ones that I found.
Oh my goodness.
Chat, what do you guys think? This is real?
What is that right there?
Let me see. There was a video I saw the other day. See, look at it. Here it is at a different
That's
angle.
it?
All right. Oh, these are 10 creepy ones.
That's creepy. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we're in the surface.
Yeah, seriously. Sorry, internet sucks here. Buffering. You lucky I don't have dial-up.
Do we know what that creature is called, and where was it found?
I don't know.
And then, fishes pass away, they get unalive, and they surface up. Why don't we see any skeletons like this popping up in the surface?
Maybe they're too dense and it falls down deep. Cutthroat eel swarms. Okay.
What the heck?
What is this? An eel swarm?
Just 3,000 feet.
Ew,
What?
gross.
What are they doing?
Uh,
I'm
Wait,
not
wait,
good
hold on.
with-
Pause that. Pause that. All right. That's eels. Can
Those
you
are
make that
eels.
bigger? Can you do full screen on it? There we go.
That's crazy.
What the heck?
Let's see. Let's look at another one.
Another encounter from 2005 near Hawaii, depicting a large group of cutthroat eels. Whoa, what was? Oh, that was.
Oh, ooh.
Whoa, that would scare me.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go swimming. I'm like,
Oh,
nope.
Heck
I'm
no.
done. I'm out of here.
I don't like snakes, but snakes that can swim, I'm out.
Nemertian worm. Nemertian?
Creature was found during a 2021
Nova
NOAA
Scotia.
expedition.
Right
in
next
North
to New
Atlantic.
York. Ooh. Is that even underwater?
Is that the Alaskan bullworm? The one that SpongeBob talks about?
It says
SpongeBob.
Nemertian worm. Ew, infected shrimp. No, there should be some spooky ones. Ooh,
Wait,
there we go.
infected shrimp? What does that look
Yeah.
like?
Infected with what?
COVID.
Probably like a zombie shrimp.
Coronavirus.
It got in the
Right.
water.
Ooh, look at it north of
Unidentified
Hawaii.
parasite. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably a parasite. 8,900
Mhm.
feet.
That's not even deep. Well, I don't
That's
know.
pretty deep.
That's deep, man.
Ew. What the freak?
Ooh, what
Oh
is
my
that?
gosh, that's in his stomach. That's in his stomach, dude.
Yeah.
That's a parasite?
So
That
gross.
is nasty.
His stomach's
Oh,
gonna turn.
Okay,
it's
we'll
just in
switch
there
it.
chilling.
Ooh. Isopod. That's what it's called. Isopod.
It looks so alien though.
Mm-hmm.
2016. Twin Peaks. 3 miles deep. Dang.
That's not even.
What is
Ew.
that?
It looks like a spider.
Yeah, it does.
In the ocean. Spiders inside the ocean.
See.
Look at it dance.
What's it doing?
I'm trying to intimidate the cameraman. Oh, hey, no, is that creepy?
That was creepy looking.
Siphonophore.
It sounds like a virus or something.
Whoa.
What? That can't be real. It looks like a bunch of wadded
Tentacles.
What is that?
eels.
Isn't that a Pokemon? Like a Pokemon that has all these tentacles?
Tentacruel?
Tentacruel. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? The purple.
Ooh, what is that?
Yeah. That is so weird. What the freak? What is it doing?
Ugh.
Heck no.
Is it like a jellyfish?
No. No way.
Why is it like that white gleam?
That looks like the eyes, like over here. Like the
Yeah.
glowing things. But then there's just so many tentacles.
What? Like, how does it eat?
Oh, we found it. Here it is. Magnapina squids.
Should be complete without this famous
Cephalopod.
Oh, that's fast.
Oh
Whoa.
my goodness.
That is so scary.
So what does it do? Is that how it traps its food?
But it seems like you could break easy out of them.
Right? Because it's
Well,
so thin. The
if
legs.
it shocks you or it like paralyzes you,
Yeah, if it's like jellyfish.
Mhm.
yeah, just like right on the spot, it's just like zap, and you're just like you can't move. You're paralyzed.
How
Look
deep
at those.
are the drills that they do for oil in the ocean? Because like imagine you're out there in the middle of nowhere
Mm-hmm.
and you have to go and make sure that the pipes are. I would not want to go out down there and see one of those swimming up.
That looks like a jelly to me.
Yeah, but what's up with the tentacles? Like those arms?
It gives me
It's
the
like
heebie-jeebies.
a glorified shrimp.
It's
Delicious. Mm.
Ugh.
Put some tempura on that.
What are you gonna eat? That's like
Just a head.
skin and bones.
Oh wow! Look,
It's dancing for you also.
it's like eat me, eat me.
Oh great.
Jeez, that is freaky.
We're all mesmerized. I wonder if our viewers are mesmerized too.
I hope
Just
so, 'cause
looking
this
at
is
it.
freaky stuff, man.
That's crazy.
That is
Oh,
wild.
what is that?
It looks like it was trying to be a swordfish, but
The eyes. Why is there no eyes?
Maybe it's really deep in the ocean.
they get blinded.
To be
Yeah,
able to see in the dark.
it's just
I don't
trusting their senses.
So I found that teleportation. So this is an explanation of how it works.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the shortest one I could find.
Okay. And who's controlling these computers? I hope it's
Can you
not
guys see
AI.
that or no?
No, it's just a white.
It's a white
No.
screen. Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Uno momento, por favor.
It's against the United States to speak a different language, FYI.
That's because they're not bilingual or trilingual like some of us.
That is not the official language. So if you were in our last podcast,
America.
not speak American.
You got to speak American from now on.
Oh, the sound is off.
The sound's off?
Sound, yeah.
I don't know how to put it on. It's on.
Here, let me see.
Send it
Let me
to
try
our
look
tech
for it.
support.
Yeah, let me send it over to you.
Yeah. For all of you watching, our tech support is Johnny Boy.
That is Johnny Boy right here.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
That's so weird though. Okay, I send it over to you.
All right.
So yeah. So how did these computers work? Like they just run numbers or?
Mm-hmm. They're able to do computations that would take our supercomputers would take, I believe. Let's say your password, right? You have like a 16 character password. Or the supercomputers would take thousands of years before they can crack the code.
Yeah.
And the quantum computer would take seconds.
No.
Yes, sir.
All right, I got it. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, can you guys see the screen?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, here we go. And then just tell me when to pause and stop or whatever. Also,
Well, it's the first time I'm watching it.
oh, okay, sweet. Looney Tunes.
Oh crap! I wore my red. I'm just gonna have to take
Silly
it.
rabbit.
I wore a red shirt.
Teleportation to space has finally been done successfully. Super exciting, but it is quantum, which means we didn't teleport a thing per se, but some data. Basically, Chinese scientists beamed photons from the ground to a satellite orbiting above the Earth. Then they messed with them using quantum entanglement. Entanglement we've talked about before. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. And it happens when you have two particles, usually photons, that
Wait, hold up. Did he just say we didn't teleport actual people? We teleported data? Like, isn't that what we like text messages? Isn't that teleportation? Let me teleport. Let me teleport my message over to you through my phone.
It's an email. I'm teleporting my email. It's words teleporting in from one spot to the other.
Hey, look, we were able to teleport that email.
But it's funny how Einstein said spooky stuff or spooky action.
Like, am I hearing this wrong, or did I not understand it? But from my understanding, like, we teleported data. Like, okay, I mean, I do that on a daily basis. I send out emails for work on a daily basis.
Look at you go. You're like a quantum computer.
Oh, man,
Tech savvy
I'm
guy.
a master at this. Yeah, let's go.
That are created together. They're like twins, and their twinning can stretch across space and time, like me and Mark Ruffalo. Because they were intent, when the scientists observed the spin of the Earth photons, they could also know the spin of the photons in space too. They spin in the exact same way, even though there's no physical connection between the two. They're just mimicking each other. How? No one knows. It's spooky action. They're like telepathic twins in different cities, like me and Mark Ruffalo. In this case, the Chinese satellite was capable of
I can see
sensing the
that.
quantum state of the photon.
If you don't know who Mark Ruffalo is, that's the Hulk from the Avengers. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
So they could prove that the photons were entangled, even across a vast distance, hundreds of miles. So think about this for a minute. Right now, if I want to send a message, I have to secure it with encryption, like over secured Wi-Fi or radio waves. But if we could make entangled phones, say, when my quantum particle moved, yours would move, if we could take advantage of that, we could communicate without any perceivable physical interaction. Of course, we're totally not there yet. Quantum states are detectable, but by the laws of quantum mechanics, once we observe a particle, it changes. The nice thing is, entanglement means we only have to observe one of the particles to sense the state of the others. But it's not two-way data transfer, not yet. So we teleported information to space, which is a humongous accomplishment. But the practicality of it is still up in the air. Quantum mechanics is still bound by the same laws of the universe's regular physics in some ways. So we couldn't use the particles for, say, faster than light communication. But we could use them sort of like decoder rings. For example, if a spy has one of a twin set of particles and their contact has the other, alongside each could be a coded message. If they meet, observe their particles and the spins match, they'd know no one had tampered with their messages. It's the ultimate security. Companies are already working on quantum entanglement as a security protocol for the future internet. Quantum entanglement could lead to moving data without wires or wireless frequencies. And because anyone who somehow observed the entangled photons, i.e. spied on them, would alter them, security would be incredible. The problem is, quantum mechanics is not fully understood. This is very much like trying to create a whole new type of computer without fully understanding computer chips, or like building an airplane without understanding air molecules. Still, some Dutch researchers plan to start the first rudimentary quantum computer network very soon, and they are not alone. It's a huge engineering challenge, and it's not impossible, but it is really hard. Success, though, would most definitely change the world. A quantum internet could change our banking system. Security would be way better, but you'd still need to balance your books. FreshBooks is an online invoicing and accounting software that...
Wait, well, did he say quantum internet?
Yeah.
We already have quantum internet here in the state of Utah. I tried it and it sucked, so I left quantum internet.
They're trying to figure out how it works. That's the downside. It's like,
What's he promoting? What's he promoting?
There's test subjects.
This is a hoax.
No, there's a company out there. I can't remember the name of the company. It's a green internet company. Here in the state of Utah. It's oh my gosh, but they sell quantum fiber. Is what they called. It's what it's called.
Well,
and so it's supposed to. It's
Quantum.
No, it's not the same thing, but it's. I feel like he was promoting our internet services out here.
It's called quantum fiber.
Yeah, it's called quantum fiber. The internet. So I used to have it, and I only had it for like 2 or 3 months because it sucked, and so I just I
Our
left.
gaming with you was bad.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I was getting kicked out like every 5 minutes, and I was getting something. And that was the first thing I said was like, "Hey, look, I love my video games, and if I'm lagging or my internet keeps dropping, that's what makes me mad." And they're like, "No, I promise it's not gonna happen." Blah 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 blah. And so granted, I'm like, okay, fine. They're like, no contract anyways, and so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get it. Yeah, it only lasted 3 months. Like the first month was fine. Second month was getting pretty bad. By third month, I was done. They came out like 3 or 4 times to fix it, and it was never fixed. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm gonna go back to my old provider. And I mean, it's a little bit on the pricey end, but hey, it works.
When
And so
when he talked about a mirror image, if they go into cybersecurity, how many mirror images will you have to protect everybody? Because you have to have the next part on your end. But if you think of a institution, how many of those quantums do you need?
Well, from what he was saying, he made it seem like it will just be two, like twins,
Yeah.
and they'll have just the two specific signatures to know that it hasn't been tampered with.
Mhm.
But yeah, with the big institution, it will just it will it would it would be
Sorry,
more complicated.
we only have one client. That's it.
That's it. So you better be able to pay for all of our bills.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Let's
and
get Elon.
so how he made it seem is that we could do these teleportations, right? There's data teleportation, but it's not secured. That's how I took it in as.
So if we start sending, like, let's say, not data, we start sending, I don't know, a fruit or something, a shoe, and somebody sees that shoe traveling, does
They
it
can intercept
destroy
it.
it? Yes,
They
does
can
it
intercept
destroy
it.
it? And then now it's no longer a shoe, it's a football.
I think you've seen Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet too much.
I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna try something, like, we gotta fix it before we start launching rockets, like Elon. So,
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But man, that'll be something. That'll be something interesting to find out more and talk about more once it gets perfected.
yeah.
But all right, man. But it's definitely been a roller coaster. We've talked about our egos, hatching their eggs, to spaceships exploding, to weird things under the sea. But speaking of things that don't make any sense, I know also you've been cooking on something up for us, right?
Yes. So we are diving into I guess you guys will probably cut a glimpse of it, around the hushed conversations or stumble upon it in one of those dark corners of the internet. So let's get right into it. We are going to be talking about the conspiracy theory of the linking 5G technology to COVID-19. So roll the thing.
Ooh.
All right. Welcome to Oso's Conspiracy Corner. Um, have you guys heard about this conspiracy before? With the
No,
5G?
what do you mean 5G and COVID? What?
So the 5G network. So that came out around that time when COVID happened. And so a lot of different cultures, different religions, well, they were saying that the 5G towers, I don't know if you guys remember this, people were burning the 5G towers like all over.
I don't remember that.
No?
No.
Well, people were saying that the 5G towers were the reason why we were getting the coronavirus. That somehow these waves were making it that we would get sick. So they were saying, don't get the new phones because they have the 5G network and blah, 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 blah. Along that, they were saying that this is the way that the government is supposed to manipulate you by sending these certain frequencies with the 5Gs because it's such a faster internet, faster connection, more data being transferred compared to the 4G. So they were saying that that's how they were able to kind of pick and choose of who was getting sick, what areas were getting sick, and it just kind of sparked a lot of misinformation. So a lot of people started burning these towers, these 5G towers, because of they're saying that that was the way that you were gonna get COVID, and also that was the way that you're gonna get the mark of the beast. If you guys know what that is.
Oh, okay. So under what grounds did people have like proof that 5G was just that they're just making it up?
There's just it's just misinformation, in the internet. People talking, so and so said this, so and so got sick because they got this phone, and look at all these people that are sick now that they put up the 5G towers near them, and so they started just creating these things that just are.
Narratives.
Yeah.
When did the 5G towers started to pop up? And
Let me-
why haven't we had huge outbreaks of COVID? Did we get immune to the 5G sensors or what?
Well, I mean, part of the conspiracy is that it's a population control. So there was a lot of deaths, and so now I guess we're okay.
We can breathe better, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. But with these egg prices, I don't know. I have to hear.
It reminds me of that stone. What is that stone called?
The Philosopher's Stone.
Yes, where it says like, no, not philosopher, but where it talks about there's certain populations, like a certain number of people.
The Aztec
No,
calendar.
it's
No.
a weird stone. Now it's gonna bug me crazy. A weird stone that says like certain amount of people are supposed to be on the earth. Once you pass that limit, then bad things start to happen, and it's gonna bug me.
I've never heard of that stone.
You haven't? Let
No.
me see. I gotta search it really quick. But yeah, it talks about like just population control and
Are you sure people weren't stoned when they said this?
it's written on stone, so
It's written on
they
stone,
were
so they were
stoned.
so they
stoned.
were stoned.
All right. So going back to your question, Rogue, it looks like the end of 2018 is when the 5G mobile towers came online. So at the end of 2018 is when it happened.
I remember a lot of
COVID
people
started when?
COVID started in 2019.
20.
February.
Yeah, it was starting to go around in 2019, and then 2020 was when the US got hit pretty hard. And then there were shutdowns, and there's actually governments that collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty crazy to see. I mean, when I started seeing that governments were collapsing, I was a little scared, to be honest, because I was just like, oh man, what if the US collapse and then that's it, and fortunately it didn't happen. But that's kind of one of the things you think of, like once you start seeing all these other governments collapse.
So I found that Georgia's Guidestone.
Yes, that's what I'm looking at.
Guidestones are a mysterious granite monument in Georgia that contains 10 instructions. One of these instructions is to maintain humanity under 500. What is that? 500
billion.
billion?
Mhm.
Yeah. The purpose and interpretation of these guidelines remain debated.
What else does it talk about?
Hold on one second. Let's see.
It doesn't say who created them, huh?
No, but it's no longer there. It stopped in 2022.
Mm-hmm. From 1980 to 2022.
Yeah, it says on the morning of July 6, 2022, the Guy stones were heavily damaged in bombings from vandals. So, and it says the debris and guide stones were removed by local government later that day. But the history, it's like, I don't know.
Construction was in 1979.
The total cost of this project was not revealed, but over $100,000 US dollars. And then it says Christians believed a scale model of guidestones of 10 pages. And they covered what, 5 acres?
5 acres.
5 acres.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
The site was purchased by Christian from a local farm owned. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Read messages in order to avoid the sponsors. I want to know what it said, but it reminded me of that. Like overpopulation. Let's see. Come on, what did it say? Engrave 8 different. There's 8 different languages.
Yeah.
Each face 4 large upright stones moving clockwise.
So right below that it says maintain humanity under 500 billion in perpetual balance with nature. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Huh. That's funny. America.
Get to work. Work out. But the languages are English, Spanish,
Swahili.
Hindu.
Do you guys have the picture of the stones?
I have it on my phone.
Yeah, let me show you.
Hindu, Hebrew, Arabic, traditional Chinese, and Russian. Why those languages only? Why not
Because in
Italian?
1980, those were all the languages.
So
There it is.
let me see if I can get a bigger picture. There we go.
So it talks about uniting humanity under certain perpetual balance of nature. Unite humanity with a living new language. What does that mean? Rule, passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Protect people and nation with fair laws and just courts. Let all nations rule eternally, solving external disputes in a world court. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. Balance personal right with social duties. I don't know what that means. Price truth / beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. Be not a Cancer on earth. Leave room
Good
for
thing I'm a Leo.
I'm just kidding. Leave room for nature. That's kind of crazy. Like,
do you guys see this?
Literally doing the whole opposite of what this is saying. It's what America's doing. It's like no diversity.
Yes.
Language.
Isn't that crazy?
This kind of makes me wonder. You know how we were talking about the whole airport thing on the last episode, with at the Denver airport. I wonder if this is connected to it, because it kind of like the pictures that we saw there, the murals, kind of resemble to what this is.
But you look at like what it talks about. It talks about harmony and faith instead of like a society of me. Like it's all about me. Destroy what we can to feed me. It's like working together in harmony with nature.
Yeah.
When was the last time we went out into the woods?
I mean, I will never go into the woods. Slender Man is there.
But like, but you look at price, truth. Like, are we more worried on social media? Remember last episode where we talked about that one man that was doing just stuff for cloud? I don't remember his name. But it's like, do we worry more about the cloud or the truth? You know, talking about COVID with the 5G towers, there's certain people out there that say solar fans or solar farms that have those wind farms, they cause cancer if they're right next to you. And it's like, we should start focusing on the truth, the beauty of the truth, seeking love and harmony. But what does it mean with the infinite? What does that mean? I mean,
Could it be like the higher up, like, talking about God?
but why not use like the word God? Why infinite? Like there's no end.
Yeah, I mean, there's no end in God, right?
Yeah.
He is
Right.
infinite. He's an infinite power or
It's like
infinite being.
every
And I-
day we run our day to day by time. Every day, okay. I go to work, I have to get paid for my time. I go to this so I could get that. We live on a time schedule. When was the last time we just stopped and enjoy, like, seek harmony with the infinites?
And maybe that's what it's trying to talk about,
Encourage, yeah.
because like encouraged awakening and like knowing yourself, and even though we live in such a rushed world, to slow down and
Eh, eh,
enjoy the little things.
Balance personal rights with social duties. What does that mean?
Balance personal rights, I would say, like your morals, like doing what's right, like what you think is right. And then you have your social duties, like let's say that you see somebody needing help, like even helping a lady cross the street, an old lady cross the street, or somebody dropped their stuff, and it's like, hey, do the right thing and go help this person out. Or somebody's carrying a lot of boxes and they can't really open the door, and you're like, hey, I'll help this person. Because it's like, I believe in karma. It's like what you give out is what you get.
Yeah. And then, like, the crazy thing is avoid petty laws. You know how many laws we have in the US that it's like, I'm gonna sue you for that. Come on, like, do you
Yeah,
really need to go ahead?
Earlier today, I was actually with some of my peers, and we were actually talking about how here in the state of Utah, there was a group of people that decided just to go into like businesses and just sue them because they were out of ADA compliances. And
Right.
so it's like, oh yeah, you don't have a handicap button, we're gonna sue you guys. And they would win almost every single time because they were
Even
right.
though they didn't have the need for a handicap.
Yeah. And so like they were suing for dumb little things that, which unfortunately they would win cases because I mean they're right. Like you
They
have to
weren't
think
up
about
to
these
code.
things. Yeah, they weren't up to code. And so I mean
But you think about the last thing that it said on there, don't be a cancer. What is cancer? It tries to destroy the human body and the human system. People like that are destroying the system just to make a profit out of themselves.
yeah.
It's just like, we gotta start thinking of the world in general. Like, this earth gives us so much, but do we ever repay it back?
I mean, we're destroying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
We are the cancers. We just take and never give.
I was actually watching. I was looking at it was a cartoon post where it got me thinking. Where Earth was talking. I think Earth was talking to Mars. I think it was. And then this it comes out where like the sun sees Earth and goes, "Oh look, you got your first human." And then Earth gets all happy. And then the next picture down, Mars goes, "Oh, what's going on, Earth?" He goes, "I'm infested with humans," and he looks sick. He looks like he's about to die. And then I'm just like, that's kind of what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up with Captain Planet. I don't know you guys
Oh
remember.
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah. He's our hero, right?
Yeah. And it's
He's gonna
like,
take us from 9-0. I think no. What was it? I can't
I don't
remember the song.
remember. But it's like the whole focus of those teenagers were to improve every aspect of the world. And granted, there's been a lot of people that have come out and made changes to the world that they help us to acknowledge, like, we need to take care of. We only have one Earth. We won't be able to afford Elon Musk's rocket ship, and I honestly, I don't think I want to get in that rocket ship because I might not even make it out of the atmosphere.
Blow up.
But it's like the whole premise of that cartoon was to take care of what we have. We can't afford that rocket ship to just bail out of this Earth.
So here's a little off-topic question on Captain Planet. What was Heart's purpose?
Heart? It's just put the heart, put the heart back, like the emotion back, and taking care of the Earth.
But it just didn't seem like there was like he wasn't even doing any of that. Like,
well, human body needs a heart to go, so I was like, okay, here's the heart, go, and all the rings, they had a purpose.
Yeah, it was like fire, wind, water,
and then heart.
It was like the 5 elements, wasn't it? Like, I can't remember what it was. Earth, wind, fire.
Yeah,
that's a good band.
It was like heart.
Heart.
But no, it's like the whole thing is to take care of the Earth that we have because we don't have a second one.
Do you guys know why we have the northern lights? Like why we had that effect?
No. Don't tell me it's due to COVID.
It's actually due to 5G.
No.
5G.
No, it didn't exist then. But so the northern lights happen because of the high energy particles from the sun. So like the solar winds collide with the oxygen and the nitrogen atoms present in our magnetosphere. So when they clash, then that green light happens. That means that our Earth is working. Like that is the shield. If we didn't have that, if we did, let's say one day we stop seeing the northern lights, that means that the magnetosphere is it's not working,
gone.
and we're getting all of the bad solar winds.
Shoot.
Hmm.
That's just crazy. Like that's the thing. It's like we don't know what we have until it's gone, and that's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
I want to leave, better things for my kids because they still have to raise their kids. But the stones, like, we can't all afford to jettison out of this planet when it's dead. So
yeah, only the 1% will be able to go to Mars.
Yeah.
If they can make it out of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
If they're not blowing up.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's crazy because there's so many celebrities that are buying their tickets now.
Yeah, I already bought mine.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
had it
save
on
some room for
layaway.
the poor.
Yeah, I had it on layaway for 10 years, man. So I just paid it off.
Yeah, don't forget about your friends, okay?
I'm gonna sit next to Ariana Grande and just watch her fly away.
No, it's just crazy. But that's interesting. Like those principles that are on that stone.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we all took him to heart, would we really be at war at each other? It's like, what's the purpose of us being here if we're all trying to take care of somebody else's land and steal it and take advantage of them?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, crazy. But man, we went down the rabbit hole on that one. So
yeah, I'm emotionally like I'm all sad now. I want to
I'm all depressed. Like I want to kick a rock now.
I want to go hug a tree. Like I feel bad.
I love you, tree. Oh, speaking of that, sorry, gonna interrupt there. There is, I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but they did an experiment on the plants because they're living, right? They're living organisms. Like we don't hear them, but they're speaking to each other.
Mhm.
So they did an experiment where they put some plants away from each other. Once one of the plants, they're giving it affection, saying, "Oh, I love you. You look so good today. Look at you. You're growing." Blah blah blah.
And
And then the other one, they're bullying it. and you see how this, even though they're getting the same amount of water, it's the same kind of plant, the
Same
one
light,
that's being bullied is like dead. All that negativity goes
Yeah.
into the roots.
It was raised by a Hispanic family.
That's the traumas. It's like, I don't want to
No,
be a plant.
which is crazy. It's like they've done so many studies that they do communicate with each other and they understand and
Mhm.
they see us. So it turns a different perspective of vegetarians. At
Mhm.
least when we eat meat, it's
They're
already
dead.
been
They're dead.
they're unalive.
They're unalive.
But
Yeah.
Sorry, don't cancel me.
but the plants are alive. It's like, don't eat me. No.
Ooh, broccoli.
Ooh, piece of broccoli.
Asparagus.
Have you seen that they also make music, like that they're able
Yes.
to hear the noises from nature?
It's
Didn't
beautiful.
they do a study where they actually put that like they did like um
They're
wavelengths on
communicating.
the plants, and they saw how they
Mhm.
communicated through music, and I was just like, what the heck, that's pretty cool. And
Mhm.
I mean, I've seen that study that you were talking about also, and it just takes me back to my mom, because my mom would always talk to plants. That's her thing. She loves plants, and she's always talking to them, and she's always saying like, "Oh, look how beautiful you're blooming." And I'm just like, "Mom, why are you talking to plants?" And they're like, "Oh, they can hear you."
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
just over here like, "Forget
How
you,
come you
plant."
never talked to me before like that? You never talked to me with love. No, and I think
Bro,
that's why you have the hardest time, Johnny Boy, growing plants, because you're like, that's it. If you don't grow, I'm gonna toss you.
you know what? Maybe you're right. Yeah, it's I'm always like bullying the plants, and I do not have a green thumb because of that. Because I'm just like,
No.
look, if you're not gonna grow, I'm gonna throw you out.
I'll go buy
So
another plant
I'm gonna
better
go,
than you.
And then they get all sad and depressed, and it's like
It's like, oh, Johnny boy.
Johnny Boy, like what's up with your plants? They're not flourishing. They're not giving you any fruit or anything.
yeah, and so and it makes total sense. So like my neighbor, like he has a garden, right? And I'm just like, I tried growing gardens as well, and I told him like, I just can't grow anything. And then he goes, look, man, you need to try and grow tomatoes. Anyone could grow tomatoes. It's like the
Nope,
easiest thing to do.
not Johnny Boy.
Not Johnny
And
boy.
he goes, it really doesn't require much service on it. You know, you just water it and let it go. You know, it's you don't do much with it. I'm just like, all right. And so like I remember planting tomatoes, and then I prepped up the dirt, uh planted the seeds, and every time I would walk by, like because it doesn't tomatoes just like you start seeing like the little vine thing within a few weeks. So like on my third or fourth week, I would walk by. I'm like, "You stupid tomatoes, you better start growing. Like, what the heck? Like, I'm waiting forever." And so, like, I swear, like almost on a daily basis when I'm watering, I'm like, "You stupid tomatoes," and maybe that's why they never grew. And yeah,
He's like,
so
I don't want to live in this world when I get bullied. I'm just gonna stay down here.
really,
No,
man,
but
that
that's
makes
the
total
thing.
sense.
I love like growing things. It's like it fascinates me. It's like I'm always constantly looking at things, and I tend to buy things that are perennial. I don't buy annuals. Like I don't do the buying them every year. I buy something that will stay there and keep growing year after year. So,
Nice.
So, how do you talk to your plants?
oh, I'm constantly like, hey, how you doing? Like, I go out there. It's like, you guys are doing great. You're all asleep. It's winter. Can't wait to see you in spring. And it's like, I have all these amazing colors. Like, it's pretty crazy. Typically, my routine is when it's spring and summer, I go out and I just enjoy all the crazy colors that grow. And it's like, and I get fascinated. Like, I'll come in and which is crazy. Like, I'll come in and tell my wife, look, you got to come over here. I've never grown this color before. They're mixing together. And it's like, like my whole family will go out in my backyard and have a tour of the things that are new, because the colors blend, they mix. And it's like,
So cool.
it's amazing. My neighbors always come and they're like, can we have some of your flowers? I'm like, yeah, they're here for everybody to enjoy. So they tend to leave with a bunch of bundles
Yeah,
of flowers.
Yeah, your backyard's pretty cool. Like I swear, whenever I go back there, they probably have their own tea time. Like, oh look, Johnny Boy's here. You know, have you heard
Okay,
that
Oh
he
God,
bullies
God,
his
let's hide, hide.
Don't move.
Plant
Don't
killer.
he bully plants.
They have their own tea time. It's like, don't move. Whatever you do, do not move.
Don't show your true colors today, guys.
Yes.
Don't show your true colors.
It's like, girlfriend, yeah, if what I
Mm.
heard.
They have a picture of Johnny Boy, like the girl from Nemo, just shaking the fish.
Yeah. Fish is dead.
That's how they
Dead
associate
plant.
Johnny Boy.
Just a picture of me holding a dead plant.
Look, guys, I found the root.
Yeah. No, but it's crazy. Like some of my friends come over and they're like, "Hey, can I have some of those seeds?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." Like, and it's like new things come out every year, and it's like that's one of the things I love about nature. Like, there's so many different colors out there. So
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy when they start mixing. Like
Mhm.
the colors when they start mixing. We have rose bushes, and when I first got the house, they were separate colors, and then somehow they started mixing, and then
blending.
they started blending, and now there's like on they're like orange and white stripes, or whites and pinks, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a green thumb though.
Yeah. No, but that's really cool though.
Yeah. But man, wild topics. We really went down a rabbit
We
hole on that
did.
one.
We got crazy in that.
Yeah, no, we went from like conspiracy theories with 5G to what else did we talk about? Depression.
stone.
I know depression was, oh yeah, the stone.
Depression was part of it.
Getting all depressed after talking about the stones and the world, and now about plants. Man, we've been on a crazy crazy vibe here.
We went from the high nest of an eagle to the depths of the ocean.
Yes.
And now we're ready for that time. You know what time it is?
Oh,
Tea time.
Tea time. Woo! All right,
girl, you
girlfriends,
ready?
dang. Let's go. Let's set it off with tea time. And so I need to start figuring out, I want to get some of those Rogue has a really good idea with the skincare stuff, and so I kind of
Oh,
want
I
to
know.
jump into that. So
They
how do
need
you
to
feel
make
with
sure-
that mask?
I was gonna talk about it. It's like they need to include more men because it never sticks to my facial
The
hair.
beer.
Yeah, it's like make it so it's cut. It's like men also want to take care of their skin.
Maybe you have to like have that on, and then maybe they make like another mask that you put on that'll like stick to you. Like a little plastic mask or like a red therapy mask or
You have to
something.
sit there with the red lights.
Yeah, like yes, therapeutic.
I'll let you guys guide this. I'm gonna zen out.
You need some of those cucumbers to put on your
No.
eyes.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I've tried to
That
cut them,
tahini.
but my 5-year-old just eats them up, so they can never come down. Yeah,
That's funny.
it's great.
Yeah, no, was it last week or was it 2 weeks ago? No, I think it was 2 weeks ago when I tried those eye patches thing, and they burned my face. I was like, ah. I felt like my face was on fire.
You'll probably have to try a different one. And you're
Yeah.
probably allergic to that one.
I don't
Something
know.
about
I don't
them.
know if it was pretty minty. I know I asked the wifey because she asked like, "Hey, where have you seen my stuff?" I'm like,
No.
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 Sure you didn't use it already?
yeah, but it's okay, but because I always buy her new stuff anyway, so it's
Hmm.
some of the stuff she doesn't even notice that it's gone. Like she's probably looking for this, and I won't tell her where it's at.
Did you ever give her back the robe?
Yeah, she was looking for it, so I had to give it back to her. So I had to go buy me a new robe now. And so, but it was nice and comfy. It was so like I usually don't wear robes, but man, that was very comfortable. It was very fluffy.
Yeah, talking about comfort. Lately I've been learning more about makeup tutorials and skincare and I was shocked.
Oh, what's up, girl? You gonna try some?
Yeah, I've been shocked about about our girl like Rihanna. Like I always thought her as like just the singer. That's it.
Right.
But then find out that she's like a fashion icon. She has her own brand, makeup too. Like we're all three of us are kind of more of darker tone. And she's created different toners that go into a darker skin. I want to say there's 50 different brands in like connection with darker tones and even fashion. Like I didn't know she was that into fashion. I always thought of Riri as just a singer under my umbrella. That's it. That's all I know. And I started to do more research, and she's like, she partnered with one big fashion. What is it called?
Fenty.
Fenty is her brand, but she got into another like partner with a different company. I want to say it's Dior. Like she's the first. I don't want to offend anybody. Like African American person that has partnered with Dior. I could be wrong. Now that I have my makeup mask, I can't really look at my phone and do all that stuff. But it's like she's breaking norms when it comes to fashion. She was pregnant. She came out with fashion that was comfortable for her. I think I did a screenshot of because I was doing more research on Rihanna, Riri. And
I think you offended some people. She's from Barbados.
Oh, sorry. I haven't done too much research. My bad. But anyways, I was kind of shocked at all the things she's been doing. Let's see. One of the quotes is with her fashion is make sure that you're doing it to make you feel good and not trying to impress somebody else. It's like she's gone out fully pregnant and she has, a tire with showing off her belly. I know one of the episodes we talked about the Queen Beyonce where she faked her belly.
Queen Bee.
And then we talk about Rihanna. She's like, she's flaunting her pregnancy. She has accessories for her belly, and it's like, you know what? This is somebody that's making a positive change, like accepting who you are. There was some heat back of like, no, what are you doing dressing up all? You gain some weight, like lose it. But it's like part of humans. We change, we evolve.
Yeah.
And to see her be a positive, what is the word? Entrepreneur.
Influence.
Yeah, for not just normal people, but everyone, like all shapes and sizes. She's pretty inclusive when it comes to her fashion, the makeup too. Like, I don't know. We all have different skin tones.
Here's some of the pictures that I found on Google of Rihanna's fashion. I find this one with the sombrero, the fluffy sombrero.
No, I mean other people wear it, but she makes it look good. Like she makes it her own. Like that one that Rihanna's bested that right next to the blue one, Johnny Boy, it's sheer. She was the first one that started. Go down from that one you were there. So that silk
Right
one,
here.
right, and then go to
This
the
one?
left. Right, that one. She started that fashion with just see-through silk, and then all of a sudden everybody's doing it. Like she is one to start new trends, and it's like,
I don't know.
and
I feel
even
like J-Lo was the one that started that back in what was it, 2000 and 2001 or something like that. You guys remember that when she came in with that green dress?
but it wasn't see-through. It was a green cloth. I don't think
Oh
it was
no, dude,
see-through
it
like a
was it
Riri.
was it was see-through, and Mark
Well, what were
Anthony
you
was
looking
like,
at,
bro. I
What color
mean,
was
I
the
was
dress?
girl?
I was
What were
what,
you looking at?
12 at that time. Here, watch. Let's
Oh,
look it up.
girl.
J-Lo's
90
was it
fashion?
VMA Awards?
I don't
VMA
know.
dress in 2000. Here it is, 2001.
I wasn't born yet.
Um,
No, just put the green
he
dress.
wasn't born yet. 2000. Hold on, let's see.
Just
Or
put the
maybe it
green
was okay.
dress. Everybody will
J-Lo.
know. Just put green dress.
Okay, so J-Lo's green dress. There it is. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, so this was definitely see-through. I mean, Mark Anthony was just like so embarrassed.
Is that why he
And then he
divorced
married her right after. No, this was no. So Mark Anthony was trying to get on that, and then she comes in with this. He gets so embarrassed. He's like, "Oh my gosh, no, you shouldn't be doing this." And then he marries her right after. But yeah,
So that's what we need to do is wear
this
a
was the
dress like that to
dress.
get married.
Show your legs, a little bit of cleavage.
No, I don't think so. I mean, for
Oh
some
no,
women, maybe, but I don't think all women
there's
are like
P
that.
Diddy right next to her. Go up a little.
That's why J-Lo's been so quiet lately.
That's true. Why hasn't she been out in public? Look, there he is, right there, front and center. P Diddy.
Diddling her.
Yeah.
Oh wait, she
I mean,
diddled him.
more
What were you
maybe.
gonna
I mean,
say?
he's into that kind of stuff. He's
That's what I'm
into
saying.
those freaky stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
But back
How
to
long do you think
Rihanna's.
all this stuff has been going on in the elite's lifestyle? But yeah, look at Rihanna's makeup line. It's like it includes so many people. Like even when it comes to fashion and makeup, it's like she's thinking outside the box. She's creating things that make everybody happy. So, and she doesn't care, like, her body, changes after having kids. So,
Mad respect for her.
I mean,
you know.
Yeah, well, 'cause she could easily go back into shape, and so that's the thing about her. And so when she's creating all these kind of things like fashion, makeup, I mean, is she really thinking about everyone? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because she's on her third child already,
I
third or
think
fourth
it's the
child.
second one.
Oh, second one.
I'm not sure. I didn't, but yeah, it's like,
But yeah, I mean, Riri looks good either way,
mhm.
and so for her to come back to that kind of body, like, granted, I know she's hitting the gym and everything to get back into figure. But I don't know, like, is the makeup worth it, ladies? If you're watching, tell us in the chat. Is it worth her? Is her makeup worth it?
It is kind of pricey too. Like her fashion is kind of pricey. Like I didn't do the prices on the makeup, but it's quite interesting to know that because I only know Riri as music. I didn't know she had, Fenley beauty, and it's like, what else don't we know that other people are doing? So,
Like I didn't
yeah.
know Selena Gomez was a billionaire, doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was cool.
Oh, speaking of Selena Gomez, somebody called her a rich rat.
What? Why? Well, she is rich. But why a rat?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I can't remember who called her a rich rat. Um, let's see.
It was probably somebody rich.
When I heard this, I was just like, "What?" Carla Sofia
Who's that?
Gaskin called. Okay, so let me
I've
share
never even
this
heard of that. They're probably searching for clout.
No, it was doing it was during the awards ceremony. I can't remember which awards. So this old lady right here called Selena Gomez a rich rat.
My.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, and then Carla Sofia Gaskin, she's the first trans best actress. So she's a trans. So I'm wondering if she's just hating on her. This was an Oscars moment.
How old is Carla Sofia?
Let's see. Let's. How old
But why would
is?
she be hating on Ariana?
I mean, you mean Selena?
Yes, it's Selena. Yeah.
52 years old. Jeez.
Dang, what a hater.
And then how old is Gomez? 32.
No,
What?
Zoe's 46. Yeah, Selena
Yeah,
Gomez is 32.
but look at it's like 20 years apart. Like, why does she need a bag on Selena Gomez? Like,
It's just hate. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. She got her first nominations for an Oscar, and she probably thinks she's better than everyone now.
yeah, I don't know. That's the thing is, once you get one Grammy, you believe you're on top of the world. There's a what is it called? I can't think anymore. Another one of those award ceremonies where they give it to the wrong person, and this person she used to be a Charlie's Angel, and they gave it to like a 12-year-old girl. What is
I
her
didn't
name?
hear about that.
Google the original Charlie's Angels. But yeah, one of these awards was given to
Like, okay, so if we're doing the original Charlie's Angels, this is like 1976 movie. Is that what you're looking for, or the
no,
newer ones?
Newer, but not
Newer?
with Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore. It's like let me Google. Like, I was just reading that she should have won, but they gave it to like a 20-year-old actress.
I think you're talking about Taylor Swift, bro.
No, it's not. I think I would know Taylor Swift. This is an actress that's been acting for so long. Let's see.
Yeah, because I just pull up the original. But you said it's not the original, but the next one is the one with Cameron Diaz. So I don't know which one. Are you sure it's Charlie's Angel? Because you keep calling Selena Gomez Ariana Grande.
Oh, sorry. I just my makeup mask just takes my brain.
Oh, I agree with this statement right here. So we got this from Makeup by Matsio. And so this comment right here, I agree. We got haters out there. And so I don't know why people just like to hate. Demi Moore, but Demi Moore is the one.
Yeah, Demi Moore. That's who it is. Yeah.
So it is the new one, man, because Demi Moore
I
comes
don't
out with.
know. I was just born
I think
yesterday.
she's from the original. I don't know.
All right, so what's going on with Demi Moore?
Well, no, she was supposed to win this award, and then gave it to like this person that's just barely starting acting, and everybody's off the kettle because it's like Demi Moore should have won it, and it's like, it goes into like, are these ceremonies or awards really going to the most renowned actors or just people?
So Demi Moore won an Oscar for the movie called The Substance.
Yeah, but this one was recently. It's like they gave it to like a 20-year-old actress that just barely did one movie. So it's like, I don't know.
Wait, Demi Moore was in Grown Ups?
Mm-hmm.
Which one was she? I'm thinking.
She was Demi Moore. But no, it's like, you think about what's going on, and I don't know. It's just hard. I don't know. It's like, do they give it to younger generations just because of clout? They want to involve more the younger generations, because I don't think I've ever watched like the Grammys, the red carpet, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And does the younger generations get involved?
And so, and I was just gonna say this, makeup by Matsuo. Sorry if I'm butchering her name. She says it's all staged. They just let
Yeah.
who is more relevant to win. And it's
Mhm.
funny because Eminem actually came out with this as well. He was saying, all this is just like it's staged. And so it's whoever they feel like they want to make win, and it's all about like ultimately who's the who's popular at the moment.
And a lot of people will do crazy things just for that cloud, just to be able to become relevant. Doesn't matter what they do,
Mhm.
just so that they can get that 5 minutes of fame to make it last longer.
Yeah. And like, okay, so for example, like I know this for a fact was staged, but so did you guys see the Adam Sandler video?
Which one?
What happened at the awards?
No.
So what's his name? Conan? Is it Conan? I think that's what it
Conan
is.
O'Brien?
Yeah, so I honestly I don't like that guy. I don't think he's funny. I don't think he shouldn't be where he's at. I'm sorry. He's just not funny to me. I feel like he tries too hard. But he tries to ridicule Adam Sandler.
Why?
So because Adam Sandler shows up in a hoodie and shorts, basketball shorts.
Like he always does. He's
So
always wearing comfortable clothes.
Yeah.
yeah. So Conan O'Brien, yep, that's it right there. So here, watch, I have the video up. So let me shoot.
I have a question to ask you guys after we see this.
All right.
I have a question too. Also, who does the perm on your beard?
All natural.
We
It's
need to
looking
get
good,
makeup
girl.
tips, yeah.
All right, let me know if you can see it.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see it. All right, here we go.
And finally, for such a prestigious night, it's important that everyone is properly dressed, okay?
What?
You're dressed well. Adam.
Conan, what's up, my brother?
And so
He reminds me of my friend
this was
Isaac.
obviously staged. No, this was obviously staged, because this is how Adam Sandler dresses, but at the beginning a lot of people were just like, oh my gosh, but this is an actual skit. Matter of fact, you could probably see the microphone that's like right there by his collar shirt. But but yeah, this is definitely this is how he usually dresses. But here we go.
What's going on, man?
Adam, what are you wearing? I'm asking you what you're wearing.
Nobody even thought about what I was wearing till you brought it up.
You're dressed like a guy playing video poker at 2 a.m., Adam.
And you know what, Golden? I like the way I look, because I'm a good person. I don't care about what I wear or what I don't wear. Did my snazzy gym shorts and fluffy sweatshirt offend you so much that you had to mock me in front of my peers?
Hey, I'm sorry. Adam, I apologize.
I'm going. I'm going to go off. I go. Yeah, I'm leaving. I have to. It's not
Hmm.
you. No, it's not you. It's him. You caused this. But
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You are all welcome to join me for a game of 5-on-5 basketball at Veteran Park tonight. Midnight tip-off. The guy from Nostarapo. Where is he? He's on my team. One more thing. Shut him in! There he goes!
Yeah, I just feel like, even though this was a skit, but I just feel that Adam Sandler made it funny, not uh whatever his name is. I can't remember his name now. But yeah, it's
Don't they also
to
have
me,
to pay to attend?
you know what? I think I heard something like that a while ago. I think you do have to pay to attend.
Yeah.
But I mean, these guys are celebrities, so who cares?
Yeah, pocket change.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been funny, even funnier if it was. I think the internet might hate me for this, but if it was Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler going at it,
Mhm.
because I feel like Will Ferrell could come up with stuff right off the fly.
Yeah,
And some of the
Yeah.
stuff that he says it's funny. So
Yeah,
some of
this
the stuff. Mhm.
this one you could tell was like planned, and they were reading lines. It wasn't like Will Smith and what's his name?
Oh, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is like, that was not planned at all.
Dude, that was what? That was
Keep-
2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, keep my
Yeah.
wife's name off your mouth.
Family Guy actually did a parody about it, and it was hilarious. If you guys ever watched Family Guy, Peter Griffin does a really funny joke about his son Chris Griffin, and it's pretty hilarious. It's pretty hilarious. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna show it to you guys because it just reminded me of that. Here, let me look for it.
No, but it's like, what's your thoughts about Will Smith being controlled by Jada? Like,
That's an entanglement, all right.
you're not gonna comment also?
Well, that's it. That's it for me.
No, it's like,
All right, I found it. I think I found it. Let me see. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna share it. I had to share it because I mean I love Family Guy. Who doesn't like Family Guy?
I've never
Some of
watched
the things that they do is pretty hilarious. So I'm kind of surprised on how soon they
It came
made
out?
this. It came out after the whole Chris Rock thing
Mm-hmm.
and Will Smith. So here we go. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Lois, there you are. Don't you want to hang out with the family?
Oh, I just needed to get some air.
Look, I know your father wasn't there for you growing up, and it hurt. But you overcame that. You're the glue that holds this family together.
Thanks. I guess you're right.
Listen up, everyone in the van. We're taking Tatum to the zoo.
The zoo?
The zoo? Wait, are we returning Chris? Hey, Meg, do you hear we're going to the zoo? What, are we returning Chris? Hey, Chris, we're going to the zoo. What, are we returning Chris?
Keep my name out your mouth.
Wow, dude. It was a zoo joke.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Dang.
Yeah, I had to share that. They made that immediately after that. It's hilarious. I love Family Guy. I mean, they make fun of everything.
No, but it's crazy because you think about the joke
But
that Chris Rock did. Will Smith was laughing until Jada gave him the look,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like,
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
he had to get up and like protect her name. It's like it was a harmless joke. It's what happens in
Yeah,
these
and that's
events.
Chris Rock. I mean, that's what he does. He's a comedian. He's gonna make fun of
Yes.
everyone and everything
Everyone.
and anything.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, it's that's what he does. But yeah, apparently Jada didn't like it. But
It's funny because Will Smith was used to be an actor that never did um like what's it sequels, and now it's like he's a forgotten actor and he's starting to do sequels because it's like he's not bringing in the dough that he used to make.
Well, he was also a rapper that didn't use profanity.
And now he's creating profanity?
Well, no, it's just like, what
No,
he
actually,
said.
he is. He actually is. He's come down with a song which really surprised me. It's one of his newer songs where he actually drops like the F bomb, and I'm just like, whoa, this is Will Smith now. Like,
I better know what it's called.
What?
Where's my Jada?
Keep her name out your fucking mouth.
Oh no! Hey, censored. Oh my goodness! I think better name should have been like, "Where's my Jada?"
They'll talk
Let
about
me see if I
Jada.
can find it. But yeah, no, when I heard it, I mean, it was a pretty cool like, uh, he's trying to do trap music, kind of trying to be the next let's see who's out there
Lil
that's into
Baby.
that. Yeah, and so let me see if I can find it.
But yeah, what is up with the Smiths? Like, Jaden Smith is kind of he showed up to one of these shows with the bird box, or like some sort of helmet of a house. Like, are they all there?
No.
Like,
Let me see
and
if
then
it's
with
this one.
we know that makeup by Mattel, like, yeah, Jada wears the pants. It's like, I don't know. It's like she goes and cheats on him and says, take me back.
It was an entanglement.
I didn't watch that, but that's interesting.
Yeah, I was starting to look for it, and then I realized that because we're playing this music video, most likely YouTube is
We're
gonna
gonna-
block it from us. Yeah, so I was
Yeah,
just like,
no.
but I
Okay.
will find it, and then just keep an eye out on the comments chat, and I'll
We'll
throw
put it on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that you guys could go and take a look at it at his new music video.
Yeah, we don't want to get
So-
blocked by YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, like our other episode.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Our halftime show presentation that we did as well
Got
with Kendrick
blocked,
Lamar,
yeah.
man, that got
Mhm.
blocked, and so YouTube does not like us on that, but it's all right. It's all good.
We don't have the funds to pay the lawyers that sue us.
We're gonna start a
Don't sue
GoFundMe
us.
account, so go ahead
Yep.
and start. Like, we're gonna start using views now because I said we're gonna start a GoFundMe account.
No, great. No. We're avoiding all the times we get sued.
So I got a question for you guys.
Mhm.
So, where is the line when it comes to being an influencer and try to do things for the cloud? So, shout out to my sister. She gave me, she told me about this person called Ash Trevino. I don't know if you guys have heard about this person.
No.
Well, she's notoriously dubbed the crazy inmate hopper.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
She likes to be in prison or what?
She likes to date inmates, and then as soon
Oh.
as they come out, then she leaves them.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So she's been going viral lately.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like making like 10,000 daily.
What?
Yeah, and I guess she's in her 40s.
What?
She has kids. I don't know how old the kids are, but she is she's dating a 19-year-old, and she's hanging around with like these like barely legal kids.
What?
Yeah, and so like yeah, it's it's crazy what she does for whatchamacallit, for the
Clout.
cloud. Mm-hmm. And like I've been watching some of like the interviews that they have with her and her kids, and like the kids are like, they ask them, do you even have a bed? And they're like, no, we don't have a bed.
What?
It's like, what the freak? He's like, where do you spend? Oh yeah, see, like Makeup by Mattel, like her kids don't even have have a bed.
Okay.
Where's she
Okay.
spending all this money?
All right. So I'm assuming she's getting all the negative comments from everyone because her kids don't have beds, right? So, but
Mhm.
have you guys ever seen the show called oh my gosh, The Evil
The one that
Within? The
No.
Evil Within, it's on Hulu. I was actually watching it with the wifey, and it's about this LDS family that starts a 8 passenger YouTube video or YouTube channel. So it's called 8 Passengers, and then it's this like psycho lady that she goes off by like filming her life with her family and tries to be like this perfect LDS mom. And later on, because the kids get so sick and tired of it, uh she takes like eating privileges away from them. She takes
What?
away like their room privileges. She takes away like this kid, like the oldest son was literally living in the basement with no bed, no room, no technology or anything for 7 months.
That's
Apparently,
the one
there's
that
a
was filmed
couple.
here, right? Like it's a Utah family,
Yeah, it's a Utah
right?
family. Yeah, it's a Utah family. And
Apparently, there's
so
about 40 open CPS cases on her.
oh yeah, that her
That's
and the
crazy.
counselor went to jail. Like, I mean, that
What do
it's
you
on
mean,
Hulu.
counselor?
That there's a counselor involved, a very famous LDS counselor as well that got
What?
involved. Yeah, and so they're both in jail. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any spoilers in case you want to watch it, but you could see how they go from a happy family because all this is on YouTube. They put some of these episodes on the show, and
What?
it goes like from happy family to like
Terror.
so demented terror. Yeah, and oh my gosh, just the ending of it. It was yeah.
I
It's
have to watch that
crazy.
now.
Uh-huh.
Hulu, if you want us to do more coverage of your shows, just send us their way.
Yeah, sponsor.
Sponsor us.
No, but
But
that's crazy. Like,
on the
like,
chat,
where
so
is the
she's
line?
saying that it's crazy what she'll do for hot Cheetos and bean dip.
Hey, hot Cheetos are good though.
Are we talking about bean dips like Latino bean dips or
Or
what do you mean by
that's
bean dips? No.
the 7-layer American dip. Because
Mhm.
Cheetos, you got me at Cheetos. I don't know about the bean dip.
Dude.
You got me
Oh
at
man, I want
Cheetos.
some hot
Yeah.
Cheetos now.
Oh.
Dang it, Glamour. I want hot Cheetos now. I've never had them on bean dip though.
What?
No, I've never
I
had them on bean dip. I've
I
had them
don't
on
think I've ever had them either.
I've had them on the queso dip, but never on the bean dip.
So I guess it's the Frito-Lay bean dip.
Mm.
So now I want to find out what's the craziest thing she's done for some hot Cheetos and bean dip.
That's her whole diet. No
What?
way. For a 40-year-old, right? She's a 40-year-old, right? If I'm
Yeah,
not
she's like
mistaken.
40. Yeah. Let me see. Let me find
That's
out.
just crazy. And then what state is she going to get all these inmates?
Texas.
Go figure. Texas.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised she's not going to California. Like, I mean, I feel like there would be more inmates there.
Oh no, she's 36 years old. I thought she was in her 40s. She just looks
That's
so
crazy.
freaking old, but maybe because she's been
always
around the cell
used,
blocks a few times.
But would they let her even like record? Like, isn't there laws against that?
No, because they're coming out, right? If I'm not mistaken here, I'm actually doing the research right now as we're talking about this. So, Chad, if you know the story behind it, let's see. So
Glama's
here's
saying that she
one.
got caught with
Snowboarding with her nose
on
snowflakes there. Lots of snowflakes.
Oh, okay. Scarface.
Say hello to my little
yeah,
friend.
Yeah.
yeah. For those who don't know what snowboarding
Oh.
with your nose is, I mean, it's
You gotta find it a different way because yeah, we don't encourage those. Yeah. Oh my.
Just not on this podcast.
oh my gosh,
my
and
goodness.
she also went on live playing with her rose. Oh my gosh.
Oh
She
god,
looks so
her
old.
kids were in the background.
No,
Why
no
the heck would you
way.
do that?
So, okay, chat, are you guys are watching all of this live?
That's just crazy. I'd rather go back to the beginning of our podcast when we were watching like the bald eagles hatchlings, not any of
Beautiful
this.
nature.
Yes, yeah.
I mean,
And
this
then
is
disgusting
nature.
nature.
This is nature.
It's disgusting
Nature at
nature.
its worst.
Nature at its nastiest.
Oh my goodness. Like, but where's the line? Like, where's the
Mhm.
line?
Mhm.
Like, what type of I don't know. It's
She's
like
TikTok famous.
I'm
She went
surprised she's not.
viral.
Well, so I don't think she's doing all of this on TikTok because TikTok has so many regulations on there because of the U.S. government. So I don't think she's doing all of these things on TikTok live because she would get banned in an instant. She'll get
But this
bananaed.
was before the ban.
No,
Like
no
she
pun
went viral
intended.
before the ban.
I guess their standards are lowered and
No. I mean, like if anything, like you can't be doing these kind of things. Like you can't be doing like drugs. You can't have like, your future baby daddy going in and So
that's
wait,
too
so
funny.
this was on TikTok?
Oh dang, they didn't do
No
anything.
way.
They were protecting us.
There is no way this was on TikTok. How come she wasn't bananaed?
Banned.
No pun
Oh.
intended.
Haha.
I'm sure
That's
she
too
got
funny.
bananaed live, but like how? To talk to me, like how was this not? Okay, so what kind was it? Was she showing everything? I guess that's my question. Because if she was, then she would have to get bananaed.
Let's see.
That's just crazy. Like, when as a society do we say no? Like, come on, this is
Because the kids are involved, and the lady has 40 CPS cases on her.
Okay, yeah, and
That's
then moving the camera angles around that makes total sense because she wouldn't be able to show anything anyway, so it's just the impression is there.
so. There's more people. I hope she's not having her kids help her film this.
Well, yeah, I
I hope
mean,
not.
people didn't report it. Well, yeah, because people are like nasty too, and they want to see these kind of nasty things. It's
I
like,
have a friend
geez.
that constantly gets bugged on like social media. It's like, hey, we'll pay you to wash your hands. It's like, what? What's
I wash my hands twice. How much are you paying?
And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, do you want liquid soap or a bar of soap? Okay, there's more things coming out.
No way.
She's also flashed her pepperonis on live, and
What is
people have
up?
screenshotted it to make it their profile pics. Ew.
Oh gosh.
She
I mean, if
ugly.
they're over here saying pepperonis, man, they must be like big, bro.
Look up
Like
the podcast with Camilla from the Bob Houses. She calls her out on it. I think that's the one that I was watching. Is that the one with the kids? Let's see,
you're gonna pull it up also.
podcast.
This is just
No
chaotic,
way.
guys. This it's too much.
No way, Chad. This is crazy. This is wild.
Yeah, that's the one that I was watching. Like her kids started crying when they're asking them these like
Questions?
personal questions and stuff, and that's when I found out that they don't even have a bed, and they're like hesitant to like answer. They like look at each other like, should we say the truth, kind of a thing.
Do we have like actual like footage of when all that's going down? Because I would
I
love to
said
see that.
this
I
is
have
just so
not heard
crazy.
of this lady. I
Like,
mean,
the length that people will go just for those likes, just for. I mean, she's making money. She's
and
making
to be honest,
ridiculous amount of money. But
I'm
to
afraid.
put your kids through that,
I'm afraid to
like,
actually
no
look her up on
way, bro.
TikTok. I'm afraid to look her up on TikTok because I don't want that to be part of my algorithm.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like I like all my TikTok is nothing but like comedy, like people failing and in
And
a
all of a
funny
sudden
way.
you get this one. It's like whoop.
It's like showing her pepperonis and
Uh,
no, thank you.
I wonder what had to snap for her to change because, like, come on, it doesn't start overnight. Where it's like, okay,
And
let's
she
try
sings
this.
too. Sorry, Rogue. Go ahead. I didn't mean like
No, it's just it's like something must have snapped. Like, come on, do we really need to live in this society? Like, she needs to go read that stone that was in Georgia, harmony with herself.
Oh my gosh. She was chewing with her mouth open recently, and a tonsil stone flew out. Oh, that is gross! No way.
Ugh. I think my stomach just turned, guys.
Just like, well.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, that is disgusting. No
Can we
way.
change the subject? Can we go to something else? I'm not gonna be able to stand here like much longer.
I mean, even also left the chat.
We offended him. He bailed. He's probably barfing. What I should
Oh
do
my
right now.
gosh, that is disgusting. Spends money on name brand, but can't even buy her kids a bed. Oh, jeez, yeah, that's horrible.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
Did you
technically.
get offended? Oh no, that's just crazy. No more.
Oh man, this is the kind of tea that we're talking about. We need
No,
more tea.
this is
more
not
tea like
tea.
this. This is
This is like-
definitely tea.
This is swamp water. What are you talking
Swamp
about?
water, dang. Just because she's been around. That's gross.
Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. That is hilarious.
Hey, I found a video of just like the highlights if you want to play
I don't
it,
know
Johnny.
if I wanna.
Yeah. Send
It's
it
just a
over and then-
podcast, so it should be fine.
All right. Just got the
I
link.
mean, we don't
here,
have to
so
watch
let's
it
pull
all
up.
because it's like 12 minutes, but it's up to you guys.
She looks like an ogre.
No, Shrek is nice.
Yeah, he's
This
got
thing's worse than Shrek.
layers.
All right,
She has
here we go.
layers of fat.
I got it. Y'all ready for this, chat?
Yes, let's go.
Do I need a barf bag?
No, you hold
I
it
think
in.
she comes up with her rose. You're fine.
I'm gonna
just
be
make sure-
barfing at my tin can hat. It's like
Oh, okay. There you go.
Just make sure a tonsil stone don't fly out. All right.
Oh. Ugh.
All right. Here we go. Y'all ready?
She looks like Katy Perry.
How did you start the backstory?
No, that's not her. That's not her.
So I first started
That's her.
actually my
Oh,
That's her right
my
here. The one on the
goodness.
left.
On the left, and that's her kids.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
TikTok back in 2019. Nobody
Okay,
ever
period, pre-COVID.
Yeah, they don't know that. But I was actually a prison wife. So yeah,
Prison. Well, I mean, I guess you could. Okay.
that's why they call me the inmate hopper.
Inmate Hopper.
What is a prison wife? I don't know what
Yeah,
that means.
really. All right, chat. What do you think about that?
I don't know what a prison wife is.
A prison
What does
wife,
that mean?
so meaning that she was just like
It's a woman who is in a
sleeping with
relationship
other,
with
like,
someone who is
women and-
incarcerated.
Oh. Okay, look at the kids. They're like, Mom, why are you even talking? Like,
Mm-hmm.
You like them felons?
Yeah, I mean, I've been with them up until this year.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't think about going on Hinder?
So now, actually, I do have
a guy that I talk to that is free.
Oh, period.
And
You're a little freaking.
Yes, and I met him on TikTok.
I think they have
she just met this guy on TikTok.
something to say. Go ahead.
What the
So people would say that they're with their grandparents majority of the time.
Well, the little one does live with me. My oldest one, when I
Which is
get on,
Haley?
yes, which
Okay,
is Haley.
okay.
When I get onto her,
right,
she runs to them, and they're like the ones that save her. You know, like
Right.
really that's how it is with them. The little one, Eviana, she calls me, "Mom, come pick me up. Mom, come pick me up."
Girl, don't let your little fucking know. Taking accountability is where you first take the step up.
I mean,
Hey, I mean, the internet's gonna say
Because
what
where
they
was your
want.
Gucci bag at 15?
You know what? I might have not had a Gucci bag, but I had their dad. Okay, at 15.
Whoa.
we were dating at 14.
Yeah, those kids. Look at those
I met their
kids.
dad when I was a
Yeah, look
teenager.
at him.
No, not
14.
that. No. I meant like I was already dating their dad, so I was with their dad at that age.
14.
No.
No, I was 16.
She said you were getting
I was
down.
16. I was 16.
Look at, oh my gosh, those
She's like,
kids.
no.
Jeez,
Like
they're
she
like,
lying.
no.
16.
Barf bag won't be enough, says
Nope.
Makeup by Metzel.
I think my
Yes,
skin
yes.
routine is ruined now. I'm turning yellow.
She probably lies on her live streams 24/7.
Now we're gonna look alike. I'm a little yellow.
I'm like to them. And people are like, girl, that is off-brand Louis. Have you ever been caught with an off-brand bag?
No, I haven't, to be honest. Like they think so. They literally think my Louis
Oh my gosh, look, there it is.
Louis account right now.
Oh, she got an account.
I got
I don't know. I think I don't want
YSL
to
account,
like.
Okay,
Gucci,
period.
and Louis.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stop playing with her. She got
exactly, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Santos is the boy that the 19-year-old that she's like with.
There's a 19-year-old with this woman.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, so Makeup
Why?
says that they do OF stuff at that house.
No, with those kids.
God, with the
Can we go back to the Utah thing? Maybe that one's a little bit better than this one. I don't know. It's like,
oh my
I
gosh.
was thinking
this
I
is
would have some tacos
crazy.
tonight, but I think I'm gonna have like a cleanse. My stomach is just.
Okay, so Glama or Gilama says now it's Max because Santos turned 20.
What?
So so she's like the new Leonardo DiCaprio. As soon as they turn 20, they're like, no, I need me some young meats.
What is up with Leonardo too? He's ancient, and it's like,
oh, just like 20-year-old girlfriend or whatever she is.
No, they have to be below.
But she
below
turned 26, and she's still with her.
I don't know. He's ancient
Tea
though.
time.
Jeez.
And it's true. She doesn't look great. Like,
No, I mean, like, but this girl's making money, bro. It's like, I mean, should I jump on there too and just like show my pepperonis, to make money?
no.
I'll wash my hands a couple times a day.
Don't be a prison wife. Don't be a prison wife, Johnny boy.
Chat, you better send me like galaxies and like all these like different things on TikTok.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds provocative.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, man, that's crazy.
Mhm.
How is she? Well, I mean, to be honest, sex sells, and especially if it's on a female. So it's not to degrade any females out here, any women, but when there's these kind of women, it's gonna sell. That's what sucks.
Mhm.
I'm going back to that Georgia Stone, be in harmony with nature.
Jeez. So she made Camilla pay for the stay at the Ritz Hotel.
Camila Cabello?
No, her daughter.
What?
No. Camilla is the podcast, the lady on the big account.
The girl.
Oh wait, I'm totally okay. I got that confused. My bad.
Oh my goodness. Like,
oh shoot, this comment. Okay, so this comment right here. They asked Camilla if they can stay with her. So, are you talking about to do like the OF stuff, or who asked Camila to do that? Because now I'm and she overstayed at the hospital or at the hotel. Oops.
Hotel.
I'm so dyslexic.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, the kids asked.
Oh, okay.
They want to get rid of the parents. How come the government is not stepping in? Like, come on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because if they're over 18, but it
They're
seems like
not,
the youngest
though.
is not. But isn't the oldest like
16?
Older? Oh, she's 16.
Yeah, I think that's what I said. I saw in the chat.
They mentioned that some of the kids stay with their grandparents.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
What? Okay, where's that? The pop.
I don't know what
Then-
the Pop House is.
I don't know what that is.
13 and 16. What's the Pop House?
I'm juggling it.
I'm
What
afraid
is,
to. I'm afraid to juggle it.
It's okay. I'm in incognito mode. Oh, at the content house.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel bad. Like,
It's the
Yeah,
OF
dude.
house.
why do we have a society that promotes this?
And doing it in front of your kids too. Like that is not okay.
Yeah, that's sad.
How's she
Just
getting
so you can
away
get
with
view.
all of this? That's
Exactly.
the question. How is she getting
Well,
away?
Nobody has like ratted her out or whatever. Nobody's. Well, I guess she has the CPS cases against her.
Oh, okay. So I get it now. I get it. Okay. So the kids are with grandma and grandpa, well, grandparents. So that's the excuse. It's like, well, the kids don't even live with me, but then
Oh,
at least
that's
you
the
have-
loophole.
yeah,
There's
that's
always
the loophole.
loopholes. Sheesh.
Well, yeah, she was hopping from one guy to another.
But
Man.
they're inmates. Like, they don't have any money. Like, it's all for the show. Like, it's just nasty.
Yeah, yeah. And so like this is the loophole that she found. A guy keeps
Mm.
calling CPS, but she sent them to the grandparents, which makes total sense because it's like, the kids are not here with me. They're at my grandparents or at my parents'
My
house.
parents,
Yeah, so they're not even here with me. So I don't know why you guys are investigating because there's nothing to investigate. And then she could be like, look, you could come into my bop house and see that they're not here.
Why
I
don't they
wonder
ask
she-
the children?
I mean, they're probably gonna cover up.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you want to? It's like, look, just get us out of here, please. But then, do we also want the kids to get into the system, which is probably going to be worse? That's the downside. It's like, I don't know. It's just crazy.
She was even with one for what? One for knife two girls and wanted to have her kids with him.
Oh. Mm. Ugh.
No, this is some crazy content here for this girl. Like, she needs to be canceled. But I mean, if people are watching her, she must be entertaining. Like,
don't you feed that, Johnny boy? Like, this
No.
needs to be stopped.
No.
Like, stop it.
oh shoot! I mean, there's no way to stop it because there's these like as Glama or Gilama. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but they say that's why she's now going after these fresh out of high school influencers boys, which makes total sense because it's like that the younger boys are into the older women and vice versa, and I mean well, yeah, vice versa, but even with the younger generation, they're into the older guys too. And so I think that's just a whole new generation thing right now. But
I never grew out of it. I like me the older ladies.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I married one, so
Me too.
My wife's older too. So.
yeah, so there we go. So
Yeah,
we have one thing in
three for
common.
three.
But that's what I mean, and then especially if they could rock out someone who's like famous, like this girl. I mean, the boys are gonna be all over it. We know that boys mentality, and so it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go try to see if I could knock up this old lady on
I'm
TikTok.
sorry, but that'd be nasty.
Yeah,
swamp water.
Ugh.
Can we move to actual tea, like something other than the swamp water?
People can't look away from train wrecks. I agree.
Yeah.
Look away, please.
You can't look away.
Talking about looking away, living in the state of Utah, I hate when the people stop to look at an accident. I've always made it a goal to look forward. Like, nope, I'm not going
Me
to be
too.
that one.
But my
It's like-
camera's looking at them. So I'm looking forward, but my camera's just right there. So
You
then I can
cheater,
look at it
you
after.
cheat the system.
No, that is the loophole.
But no, it's
Bro,
like
bro accidentally has the camera flipped on him. So
Oh, shoot.
no, but it's like I make it a goal. Like, nope, move forward. There is nothing to see here. Like, come on. But people stop. They stop traffic just to look, and
I
it's
hate
so
that
annoying.
so much. Yeah, I hate that so much. But I feel like that's everywhere, man. And you know, coming from the state of California, I've seen that so many times, and it's even worse because traffic already sucks out there. And you know, whenever there's accidents out there, it makes it that much worse. Like, it just sucks. Like, fortunately, like living out here in the state of Utah, it gets pretty bad. But I mean, I think I'd much rather take this traffic on than the California traffic any day. Even if we're looking.
They're talking
If
about
we're
the
looking.
secret lives of Mormon wives. We're gonna have to cover that next time.
Oh, that's on
Wasn't there
Hulu. That's
wasn't
a
there a
Hulu.
show? Yeah.
Oh, you know, there's well, I guess this one, yeah, it's a show. It's about all
Hulu,
these like
you know,
Mormon.
Hulu, we're supporting you.
It's about all these Mormon wives, how they just like went like they decided to, you know, to follow the pineapple's path, if you get what I'm trying to say. And Rogue, you look so confused. So do you also. So
I don't know pineapple.
I don't know. I just know
Yes.
pineapple pen.
I know pineapple pizza.
Ooh.
Ooh, that sounds good. I actually have some
Should-
pineapple pizza
Should
leftovers.
pineapple be on pizza?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. If you say no, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight if you say no.
But going back to the pineapple path, what is this?
The swingers path.
What do you mean swingers?
So, for example, so two couples hooking up with another couple
What?
and do the nasty in a hotel or something. That's what swingers are. Or a couple, yeah, or a couple yeah, and then there's like groups of them, and Utah's it's pretty famous for swingers.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
we have a whole show here called The Mormon Wives, you know, Secret
Oh
Life of
my
Mormon
goodness.
Wives, and so that's what
Well,
they did.
it's a secret. It's already on a show.
Open relationships, yes, that's a better way to put it.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much.
Whatever happened to going to Vegas, and what happens to Vegas stays in Vegas.
Well, now it's in Salt Lake. Whatever happens in Salt Lake stays in Salt Lake, man. It's
I think Utah corrupted Vegas because I mean polygamy was legal here until like what few years ago, no, maybe a few decades ago.
like maybe like a century ago.
No,
Apparently, it's doing a
no.
comeback now. Apparently, look at with these secret lives of Mormon wives.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
that's another one. I haven't watched it, but I've heard so many stories about it, and I kind of do want to watch it. But then there's another show called America Primeval.
What?
Oh, I want to see that. That looks
that one's
good.
on Netflix, and you know, speaking about like the Mormons and LDS, this one is directed straight into to Brigham Young, and they make him look like a psycho. Like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. And the headlines, the church headlines came out and said, or the church media representative came out and was just like, no, they're misinterpreting what the church is, and it's just like, yeah, you got to watch it. It's crazy.
You know what I miss is the secret life of pets. Like that was my level.
I think you need to recharge and go watch a kids movie. After all this.
I need to watch My Little Pony all over again.
Yes,
you guys
you
ruined
do.
my night.
wait, hold on. Okay, so is this from American Primeval that you're talking about? Don't watch it so stupid, couldn't get past the first episode. Because like it doesn't get good until you're like the first episode was kind of dumb. I do admit to that. Second episode, it starts getting better once you hit like third, fourth episode. and started getting into it. And then once they start introducing Brigham Young, if this is what you're talking about, Secret Life of Mormon Wives. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And for those that don't know, like, I really don't like scary things, and so after I hear scary things, I had to watch a couple hours of My Little Pony, just so I don't have crazy dreams.
Fact.
Fact. They know that.
Yeah. And speaking of, not too long ago, what was it? This past weekend, matter of fact, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was this past weekend. Like we went to go to an escape room.
Oh
And we
gosh.
took Rogue. I wish we would have recorded it, but they didn't want us to
Record?
take.
They had
they
us
didn't want
put
us
our
to
phones
record.
away.
Yeah, and so
I was ready to bail. They're like, "Oh, this is gonna be like Fright Fest." I'm like, "I'm out. I'm out."
we went to an escape room called the Confinement, and
Oh.
this escape room was apparently one of the hardest ones that they have, and they had a lot of good jump scare moments where I thought Rogue was gonna jump out of his shoes and just like jump out the window or something.
There's no windows. No
Scared.
windows.
I got scared when the banging on the closet.
Oh my gosh, that was scary. That was really scary. Like,
Which is
and
funny, like all of you guys, even our fourth friend got scared, and I didn't. It was like I was focused on getting out of that rooms and all these crazy scenarios. It's like, okay, just stuff. Focus on getting out of there, not being scared, and the noises, and all of you guys were jumping up and down, and it's like, nope, solve the riddle, get out of here, get out of here.
yeah, that second room was definitely a jump scare for me. And I usually don't have those jump scares. I'm usually pretty good. Like, I mean, if somebody tries to scare me or whatever, I'm not the type of person that usually gets scared very easily. But no, that loud banging, like that one made my heart drop. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what just happened?
Yeah, all of you guys got scared except me. It's like, okay, keep your mind clear. Just don't focus on. All of you guys were jumping.
Yeah,
So.
no, that one was a good one. So we definitely got tickets to go back again. So you'll hear it on our next podcast, or no, in two podcasts, or no, in a few podcasts, because we
few
have it.
podcasts,
Yeah, we have it out to the 22nd. When is right, if I'm not mistaken. Or
Yep, 22nd.
Our escape room.
Yeah.
So.
And Glama, I like this. It says Rogue is gonna have nightmares of Astrovino.
No, I fall asleep in My Little Pony. Don't worry, I have a system going.
Rogue found a new girlfriend. Let's go. Oh wait, you have to be in prison first, so we need to send Rogue to prison.
Yes.
So.
Oh great. No.
Wait, no, you're older than 19.
Oh, that's true.
That's
I'm
a hard
safe.
pass for her. You're
No,
safe.
that's all right.
You're
We could say he's 19. I mean,
we just need to shave you. Get the
When I
baby
do shave, I
face.
look like a baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there you go.
I tend not to shave.
We
I
haven't
saw
figured out.
the what's it called, the polygamy. It says that the manifest made the practice of polygamy a felony in 1935.
That was just yesterday.
No, that was really close to 100 years.
Yeah, since 1960s, polygamy persecutions have been rare.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Insane.
They still survive that. What's it called? Fundamental LDS.
Oh yeah, like the FLDS people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I swear they're like, because we see them here in the state of Utah a lot. Those fundamentalist LDS, and they're the ones that broke off from the actual LDS church to keep
When that
polygamy
was.
going. Yeah, to keep polygamy going. And every time I see them, like it's just so weird to see them like the group of females with the one guy.
The crazy stuff is they're stuck in that culture. Like even their attire is like
They're
stuck.
Amish. It's like they're Amish looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe next episode I'll shave to see how young I look. Yeah, and then that way my real mask will hold on.
Oh man, well we'll see. Hopefully those the skincare products, they help out for you to look young, Rogue.
Yeah, I know. Anybody have pointers to keep us young? And makeup. I live in Cache Valley. So it's pretty crazy up here. So
Isn't that where you live too, Rogue? Cache Valley or no?
no, yeah, that's where I live. Up
Cache
here.
Valley.
Yep.
Oh shoot, Rogue.
And I see them all the time. All the time. I kind of want to go over and be like, girl, you got options. Like, but it's like I'll probably get beat up by that one guy.
That's
Or
funny.
the other women.
Or the other women. Sure.
Gang up on you.
Oh,
He's only
man.
19. Let's get him.
That's funny, man. Well, I guess that's a wrap up on another wild episode here of Off Topject. We went from like internet breaking eagle hatchings to 5G conspiracies to what else did we cover in this
Northern Lights, sea creatures.
Man, yeah, so we covered a lot and still nothing, you know, we still managed to go off subject like we always do. But before we out of here, just make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe button, share our podcast to your friends and family, or whatever buttons you need to press. You can press those too, and don't miss out
There's
on our
somewhere
next
in here.
episode. Yep.
Somewhere.
One of them.
Yeah, somewhere around. Awesome. Good night,
And-
fam.
Yeah, for sure. And if you got something to say about today's show, drop a comment, hit us up on social. We do have our social medias on Facebook, Instagram, so please follow us. It's Off Topject, so follow us on social media. So we do need to create a TikTok though, which you know that will happen eventually here.
It's coming, but we
It's
we
coming.
appreciate that feedback for
Yep,
sure.
we love your energy. You guys have a wonderful night, and again, stay weird and always stay off Topject.
Awesome.